you can stay upstairs, and you can even, we even have a patio that you can sit outside and have dinner. But after you've had your dinner and everything else, we'll be glad to let you come downstairs to enjoy in the festivities that we have downstairs.
Sure, sure.
And oh, that sounds great, well, let's do that, So we decided that's what we're going to do, and we took a taxi there, and we got there, and at first they were very nice about us sitting outside to have dinner and everything. And then they started giving us an hard time. Well, it's very much fuller than we expected, and we can't let you go downstairs. And Bob says, that's not what you promised. That's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to go into the festivities of being in Rome. And so that this is part of it. And they said, well, if you can find a place to sit, well, then fine, you can do it. And Bob says, let's go. So we went downstairs. And it was like a dungeon down there, And Bob says, I'll go find us a place to sit down. Don't you worry about it, Mikey. So I'm standing there. I'm looking at all this activity going on, and I think, I know what to do. So I went out into the middle of the room and stood there and looked at every guy that went by me. Every waiter, hi, hi, hi. And distracted them from them moving left, right, indifferent,
Right.
And I was driving them crazy because I was right in the way. and Bob, meanwhile, was going all around the room trying to find a place for us to sit down. And finally, he comes up and he says, what are you doing? I says, I think I found a place for us to sit. And he says, you have? And I says, yeah. And the waiter said, come on, madam, this way, please. Wanted so badly to get rid of me out of the middle of the room.
Let's say in the background they're all saying, get her out of here, come on.
So they took me over to this place and the whole place was set up with like picnic tables. Okay? And so they sat us down with a whole bunch of American tourists who were bound and determined they were going to have a good time, by golly. But they weren't. They didn't know how to amuse themselves. And why don't you guys sing with us, Because they were singing along with, Italians like to sing,
Mm-hmm.
And they looked at us like we were screws, And so we were singing away and singing away. Finally, I got up and I stood up on the table and I says, aren't you guys going to have any fun? Come on and sing with me. And they started singing away. And they finally were embarrassed enough to join in with me in my singing. La, 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 la. I said, just la, la, if you don't know the words, And they finally started participating.
You're so fun. You made them have fun with you.
I made them have fun with me, finally.
She's good at that too. She's very good at that.
And finally, they were, and then after they were enjoying themselves, then we could sit down and exchange notes and talk to them, and we had a real entertaining evening with them, and before that, they were just a bunch of tourists acting like assholes. We had the time of our lives. Absolutely the time of lives. And Bob was so excited. He says, you are so much fun to be with. I'm so glad that I brought you along. I said, well, I was not going to let them sit there and wait to be amused. That was what they were doing.
That makes for a miserable evening.
They were coming there to be amused. And of course, they weren't going to have any fun themselves at that rate. And it was, and we got, I had them roll up the menus, and I brought them back with me, and I says, that was an experience I don't think we would ever want to forget. And that's what we did. We just waited until it was appropriate to frame them. And every time I look at those menus, I think about the fact that I made people enjoy themselves, have a happy time.
There you go.
That was the whole point.
I love them so much more right now.